Look, I think once we did the research in who they were as people, and you find that they believed it, it wasn't important for me what was real, what was dramatic license, what was, it didn't matter. They believed it. It's all subjective to, you know, and you can't, I mean, you don't want to judge your character anyway, but certainly when you're dealing with real people that really believed in the things that they saw, I mean, that's the only way to go. So there was never really any doubt. I mean, the only thing I think we would, as we got more into reading The Demonologist, this book, you know, you'd sort of, it was always sort of reading it, putting it down, I'm not sure if I should have read that. Wait, that really happened? Oh, you know, there's a lot of that, you know, and that was tough.
Excuse me, there's some demon choking me at the moment.
Oh,
There is.
well, that's okay.
Okay.
We need Lorraine to come in and
Hold on, let me pull
help you
my
out here.
cross. They're retro.
I've been fortunate enough to not ever experience anything diabolical to this degree. You know, I've experienced little weird things, but not this. And I've known people close to me whom I respect and
Or demons.
who have had really powerful and obnoxious experiences, and I believe them. And I had no choice but to believe Lorraine. I treated it as a biopic. You know, I'm playing her and I'm coming from her perspective.
Was it invaluable having her around?
Yes, yeah. There's so much throughout the decades. There's so much footage of her online, and it's just wonderful to see how she's still retained that kind of that very childlike, positive, compassionate spirit, even more so. Like, she still has her phone listed. She still wakes up to answer calls that come her way in the middle of the night. Someone's going through it. She's just so compassionate.
Yeah.
Huge sense of empathy, and you know, and just and being around her and absorbing her. Yeah, of course, it helped me.
Yeah. What is it about James Wan in that brain of his? Why is he so good at this? I mean, you've now made, this is your third film, like the Insidious films, and
Right.
and this. Why does he do this so well? What is it about this guy?
He's like an amazing lunatic composer. You know, he's got an amazing sense of tempo and rhythm. I think that has a lot to do with editing and storytelling, especially with this kind of genre. It's all in the timing, and it's. You said something great about the false starts. I mean.
Yeah, the false scares. Yeah, yeah. He's very, you know, and this is no disrespect to the writers, whether it's Lee Whannell on the Insidious movies or Chad and Carey, the Hayes brothers on this, but I can always, knowing James, I can always tell when he takes hold of a script, because he knows how to structure things. So he first of all, he believes in actors, he believes in character, he loves to linger on moments that other people would want to cut to a scary part or have a crazy fast edit. He's not afraid of stillness. He's not afraid
of BS meter too.
Yeah,
you know,
and
something's inauthentic.
And he just knows how to let the actors and let the scene play. And he knows that people actually, strangely enough, are interested in character and humanity, and he knows that that will serve him in the long run. So he can structure these scares. I came up with this great beat. We're going to do this, 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 and the clapping, or whatever it is. You know, but he knows how to structure that, but he knows where that fits in. And I think, to me, that's why, and he doesn't believe in any false scares. If something comes out, something scares you, it's going to be something that can harm you. It's not, you're not going to be let off by going, oh, it's just a cat, or whatever. You know, it's always something that could put you in danger. So he's constantly pushing you and pulling you. And I think that's why, you know, to me, this is, you know, and we went and did Insidious 2 after this, and that had a whole different beast. But he, in the world that he lives in, you know, it is a composer. I mean, he knows how to tune it like he's writing an orchestra piece.
Was there ever a time when either of you or both of you wanted to go to the real house and check it out?
No.
Yeah. No.
It wouldn't have helped my performance, and he wouldn't have. No, it probably would have hindered. I really do believe in. Oh, no, I don't. I talked.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the Real Artifact room in Lorraine's house. You know, that's about as real as it gets. Yeah, the Real House in Rhode Island, you know, which which looks different than, you know, the house that we constructed, or that they constructed. I had nothing to do with the building of it. Highly skilled professionals doing that. But yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, you're always, in every performance, you're always sort of sifting through what's important, like what's important for the story. It's like you don't want to get overloaded in all this information. So you concentrate on a few things and you really dig deep into that, you know, and I think then you can sort of form your performance around that.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the first movie that scared the crap out of you? For me, it was The Exorcist. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, Poltergeist for me, and weirdly the TV version of Salem's Lot. Scratching on the window. You?
Red Rum.
Yeah.
The Shining.
It was Shining, I think.
Or Cannonball Run.
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
It was scary.
The Freddy Krueger series really scared me.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
that,
The
like,
third one, Dream Warriors.
number.
Dawkins did the theme song.
You're really into this, aren't you? Yeah.
I'm in a Dawkins. You ever thought of Dawkins would come up in it? You probably don't even know what Dawkins is.
You're probably
don't.
right. You're correct there.
Boom.
Well, what is it about scary stuff, though, guys? Because here you are. You're also now doing the Bates Motel. Fabulous, by the way.
It's such a different kind of scary, and for me, like with Bates, it's like it's a totally different thing. Like I'm so not scared by this character. I think, like, I'm coming from a perspective. This is a mom with a neurologically dysfunctional child. She herself is like tormented by like a really anxious past. So how do you give that neurologically dysfunctional child the life that's enhancing to him? So I have a huge commitment. But anyway, that's a whole other press junket. What was the
But
question?
no, just about doing scary stuff, because now you're going to be, we'll see you next in Insidious 2. So, like, you didn't have enough on Insidious 1, you had to go back for the torture?
It's a great genre, and it doesn't get, and I think it's starting to be taken seriously. Because of the adrenaline rush it gives, because, you know, you watch these kind of films and think, oh, my scenario isn't that bad, you know, comparatively to what these people are going through.
Yeah, that is true. That is absolutely true. You did, both of you, such a great job in this. I mean, Lorraine must be thrilled with
hope so,
the
yeah.
homage you guys have paid to her and her husband. And like I say, scared the crap out of me.